Watch that dial.
Welcome back, boys and ghouls, to WCNY Connected. Oh boy. On Creepy Camp's website, visitors are warned there are no refunds for anyone chickening out. Over the last 15 years, the screams have only gotten better at High Esteem's Creepy Camp attraction, and that's good news for the kids that benefit from the haunted hostiles in the summer months.
Here to tell us more about High Esteem's president, Michelle Lovell, along with a couple of friends.
Yes.
It's
Gruesome.
good to see you. You brought your ghoul friends with you.
Yes, I did.
Very
Yes, I did.
clever.
Now, your haunted house, 15 years, I know that I've heard about it for many, many years. Tell us how that got started.
Yes, we actually started out at the New York State Fairgrounds, and we were called the Autumn Nightmare Haunted House.
Autumn Nightmare, I remember that, sure.
Yes, and we were out there for several years. A gentleman that had started it was vice president of our board of directors and gave it to us as a fundraiser. And so we were there until the Labor Day storm and couldn't be there anymore. We were in the Poultry building every year, which actually was a great help.
It's a little
us out.
spooky anyway.
Yeah, and the smells.
On a good day. Yeah.
And then from there, we had to look for a place, went to a short time over in Camillus, and then Fayetteville Mall is where we were for 2 years. Before they closed it down, we had a whole wing.
Wow.
All right, so
and
where are
then
you
they
now?
were actually, what we decided is we brought it back to where it benefited, right at the camp in Chittenango.
Wow.
Wonderful.
At High
Nice.
Esteem's Camp Goodwill.
Yeah, now tell me about High Esteems. Now, normally it's not so gruesome out at High
No,
Esteems,
it's
right?
not that kind of camp. No, not during the summer and other months. It's a camp for children and young adults with physical disabilities and special needs.
Okay.
And what we do is we provide programs for them, all adaptive programs. The camp is totally handicapped accessible. And actually, it was the first camp started in the United States for children with disabilities. And we've carried on the tradition. The Syracuse Rotarians had started
Now, where is it located?
Chittenango. We're
In
about
Chittenango.
3.5 miles down, just out of the village of Chittenango.
Okay.
And 1.5 miles from the Chittenango Falls.
And obviously, this is just a huge fundraiser for you.
Yes, it is. It's what supports our summer programs during the summer and some of the other programs that we have.
Now, could kids go through the creepy camp and not be too frightened, or how frightening is it?
We don't recommend it for children 8 and under
Or me.
because
8 and under
I'm
or
like
me.
you. I'll put it together, I'll set it up, but you're not going to catch
And you
me.
even know all these ghouls if
Yeah.
you have a hard time.
I stay in my locked booth.
All right, so 8 and older then are welcome. Right?
Yeah,
older.
I mean,
Or
there
9 and
are
older.
some younger kids it doesn't affect,
Right.
which is kind of scary, but
Right.
we just don't recommend it because you don't want to traumatize a child.
Is
True.
it walking through a wooded area or a house, or how does it work?
We actually have 3 different type of attractions. We have Intensity, which is a pitch black Larabeth maze. You work your way around in total darkness.
Hate that.
Fantastic.
Hate
And
it.
then the creepy cabins,
The
which
creepy
is
cabins,
several
okay.
different cabins you go through. We found ways of connecting our cabins together. And then we have the slaughterhouse, which
Of
is
course.
pretty much how it sounds.
Right, right.
All the guts, gore, and glore.
Oh, great.
You know.
Now, is there touching? Do the ghouls touch
No,
you? Okay.
they do not
I don't
touch
like
you.
to be touched. That really
No,
freaks
no,
me out.
it's
Okay.
not
Now, this
allowed.
is running through the weekend through Halloween, or?
Yes, we go all the way through Halloween. We're open
Great.
every Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
And then we added an extra day on Thursday, the 28th.
Wonderful.
And we've been having live bands to celebrate our 15th year.
Uh-huh.
This weekend we have the fabulous Ripcords.
Oh, they're
And then-
fun.
Yeah. And we have a stage that's right, we actually call it our swamp stage,
Mm-hmm.
and it's right next to the pond.
Now, are these all staff members from High Esteems that are part of the
No,
haunted house? or
no,
these
they're people
you-
that really get into Halloween.
Really? Okay.
They really get into
Yes,
Halloween.
they do.
That's
They look
true.
more forward to that than Christmas sometimes.
Wow.
Now, do you find that, they come out screaming, they come out crying, they come out laughing, or is it all of the above?
And they
They
come
do
year after
all.
year, right?
Right.
Yeah, and they do all kinds of things when they get scared inside.
Oh, I bet.
Well, tell us more. Do you need volunteers for your camps during the summer, or how
Yes,
can
we
people
do.
help out if they are
Most
not
definitely. It's been harder each year. We got a slow start with Creepy Camp this year because of all that heavy rain we had.
Right.
Well, it went on some of our roofs and
Ooh.
created some holes, so we patched them up the best we could. So
Okay.
we've been definitely looking for extra funds.
Okay.
The past summer we had lost our summer state funding.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
Hopefully it will return this coming summer.
Right.
So this fundraiser is very, very important to the
Okay,
camp.
well, I'll get out
Because
and-
the kids we see are kids that can't go to regular camps.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them they won't see. They need total care, some of them, from the time they get up time to go to bed. And there's no reason why they can't go to camp.
Oh, sure.
And have a great time.
They must
Exactly.
have just a
Oh,
blast.
yes. I love having them there.
Yeah, well, it
Okay.
sounds like such a great organization. Hopefully, we'll get a huge turnout this year for
Yes,
the Creepy
definitely.
Camp. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Thank you.
Again, Michelle Lovell from High Esteems, and High Esteems Creepy Camp is in full swing every Friday and Saturday from 7:30 p.m. through midnight, now straight through Halloween.
For
Oh,
more
oh,
information
no.
about the camp and how you can get the holy crap scared right out of you, I don't. Now, did I mention I have a hard time separating scary things from reality? For this great cause, visit creepycamp.com.
All right, well, that's it for us tonight and
Okay.
maybe forever on WCNY Connected. We would love to hear from
If
you.
I burst into tears, you people have to leave.
Send us an email at WCNYconnected@WCNY.org with any questions or comments or events that you'd love to share. And hey, have you checked us out on YouTube yet? You can relive some of the best guests, creepy guests, musical artists 24/7 on our exclusive
I'm not
YouTube
comfortable.
channel at youtube.com/WCNY Connected.
All right, next week on WCNY Connected, we go into the basement. Great, because I want to go into the basement. Actually, this is with the church ladies.
Okay.
As Merry-Go-Round's newest production, also Spooky Animals at the
boy.
Zoo. I'm having a hard time focusing.
I know.
We'll get you in the mood for Halloween.
And we're going to cook up some seriously good comfort cuisine with the New York Beef Council. It's What's for Dinner, Amy? Frightfully good fun, a cappella to thrill you too from the spirit of Syracuse. WCNY has got you connected. Have a frightful good night. Thanks.
Okay. Oh, man. Freaking me out over there. I swear I'm in the mood.
Check out WCNY Connected with us, Ted and Amy.
Thursday nights at 9 on WCNY.